Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today let us learn the concept of seating arrangement. Before going into the topic, let us have introduction to the topic. This topic mainly focuses on systematic placement of people or objects based on the specific conditions which are predefined. Now let us go and see what are the key type of arrangement and what are those concepts. First one is linear arrangement. Objects or individuals are arranged in one or more linear rows. A linear arrangement generally has two ends per row, and the key terms include left or right from the individual's perspective and identifying the end positions, that is individuals only having one neighbor or either to the left or right, and individuals with two neighbors to their left and right, middle positions, etc. Here the individuals having only one neighbor, that is only left or right, then they are placed at the end position, and the individual with two neighbors, they are generally in the middle of the row. And the second arrangement is circular arrangement. That means the objects or individuals are arranged around a table either facing inwards or facing outward. This is circular arrangement. People are facing inwards, means facing all facing towards inside, and the facing outside, this is circular arrangement, all facing towards the opposite to this, means they are facing outside. If facing inwards means the right of the position is anti-clockwise. Say for example, if this person is facing towards this side, his right comes this way, so it is counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction. And if facing outwards means the right is clockwise, like if he is facing outside, then his right is clockwise. Here, just remember one thing. This clockwise and anti-clockwise direction does not change even the people are facing outside or inside, because the direction is with reference to the frame and not with reference to the person. This thing you just remember in mind. And if there is no specific direction mentioned in the question, then we assume this position as north, and with this reference we will write all the other directions like northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, west and northwest, all these directions with reference to this north position. In circular arrangement, there are no end positions. That is, all the objects or individual have two neighbors on their either side. And here, the persons facing opposite to each other situation is possible only with the even number of participants. That is, for example, if there are odd number, there is no person facing this person. And if there is an even number, you can treat this as this person is facing to him and this person is facing to him. Next arrangement is square or rectangular polygonal. Here the main focus will be on the sides and edges. And one more arrangement can be double row arrangement, like two parallel rows generally facing towards each other, or there can be question like they are facing opposite to each other, and so on. Important tips one need to remember before going for solving the problems. Finding the factual information, like start by arranging the most certain information. That is, x is seated at one end of a linear arrangement means place him at any of the end, etc. And analyzing the relative positions, use clues to the good effect. X is sitting to the right of y is sitting to the left of x. These kind of statements can be used. And understanding and using the negative information, like x is not at the extreme end or y is not at the extreme end, then this way you can eliminate some of the possible or multiple outcomes or positions, and this helps in arriving to the perfect answer. Now, for each thing, generally draw the multiple diagrams for possible arrangements and eliminate one by analyzing the statements or facts. And this way you can solve this kind of problems. Before going into the problem solving, let us understand some of these kind of important facts with some minimum examples. X is second to the right of y. So for example, these both x and y are facing towards this side, and from y, x is towards his right, so towards this is the right side to y, and second position, first and second position. Now x is next to y. Here let us assume both are facing towards one direction. X can be towards his left hand side or x can be towards his right hand side with respect to y. two places away means exactly one person is between the two. That means two places away is similar to this statement, that second to the right of y. So there can be multiple ways of giving a statement. Complexity in the problems can increase if there are multiple kinds of people or objects given for some arrangement. Some are facing towards inside, some are facing towards outside, and some are sitting in the corner, some are sitting in the sides, etc. Now let us solve some of the examples so that you can understand the concept better. First example, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. These are seven friends sitting in a linear arrangement, all facing the same direction, and all are sitting in a single row. Here you have two facts. All are facing towards the same direction, and all are sitting in a single row. Now the statements are: S is to the immediate right of R, T and V are neighbors of Q, U is to the immediate left of R, and the second place from the leftmost, and V is at the rightmost end. Now here are some sample questions. Who is between R and T? Who are the neighbors of P? What is the position of T? Who is sitting exactly in the middle of the whole arrangement, etc. Now coming to the solution, using the statement A, S is to the immediate right of R. Let us assume all are facing towards this direction, and R is here and S is to the immediate right. These positions are not fixed yet. Now using the statement B, T and V are neighbors of Q. That means here there are two possibilities. The statement does not state who is to right and who is to left. There are two statement possibilities. This is the one like T is towards left and V to right, and one more is T is towards right and V towards left for Q. Now using the statement C, U is to the immediate left of R. So R is here, U is here, and on the second place from the leftmost end, U is on the second place from the leftmost end. So here the only possible thing is there is one position, and this is U. So there is only one place here, second from the leftmost end. This is the leftmost end in a linear row. And using the statement D, V is at the rightmost end. So here this cannot be the rightmost end, and this is V which is to the rightmost end. So this is the possible solution for these three. And for the statement C, this comes like R is towards the right of left of S, and this can be here, and here U, R, S, and this is the correct one, T, Q and V, and the only place left is this position here, P comes. So the final possible solution is P, U, R, S, T, Q, V. And with this arrangement you can solve these four questions within 5 to 10 seconds. Who is between R and T? The answer is yes. Who are the neighbors of P? The answer is only U. What is the position of T? It is with respect to the option you can find, like fifth from the right or third from the left. 1 2 3 4 5, fifth or third from the left. And who is sitting exactly in middle of the whole arrangement? That means yes, because 3 are towards his left and 3 are towards his right, so on and so forth. These kind of questions can be solved within a very minimum time if once the arrangement is fixed. Now let us solve a problem on circular arrangement. A, B, C, D, E, F are sitting in a circular arrangement facing inwards. These are the statements. A and C are sitting opposite to each other. F is in between A and D. D is to the immediate left of C. E is not exactly opposite to D. Now, for exactly opposite situation, we have already a statement assumed that only this is possible when there is even number of participants. Here there are 6, that is even number. So E and D should not be sitting opposite to each other. Now finding the solution, here let us draw an arrangement with all the 6 facing towards inside. With the statement A and C are sitting opposite to each other. So let us assume A and C are sitting in this way. Now with the statement B, F is in between A and D. Suppose F is sitting here, then D should come here, and if F is sitting here, D should come here. There are two possible solutions. Now with the statement C, D is to the immediate left of C. C is already sitting here, so D should be here. So the possible solution is D is here and F is here. And with the statement D, E is not exactly opposite to D. Opposite to D is this place, and E should not come here. So B should come here and E should come here. So this is the final solution or final arrangement. With this, let us try some questions like who are the neighbors of B, that is A and E, who is sitting opposite to F, that is E, who is sitting left to E, left to E, that is C. So and so forth, we can solve any kind of questions using these arrangements. Now let us go to the next problem. In an arrangement, A, B, C, D, E, F are sitting on a rectangular table, rectangular arrangement, not necessarily on all sides and not necessarily in equal number on all sides, and all are facing towards the table. Here one thing we have to assume is that rectangular table, we assume here that all are sitting on the sides and not at the corners. Since for a rectangle there are four sides and six people are there, so it can be assumed that some sides may have two or some sides may have one, so on. And these are the statements given. E is sitting on a side alone, so for in one side only E is sitting. A and F are sitting on a same side, and D is facing E. That means if E is sitting single on one side, then D is facing opposite to that side. So here with these three statements, we can assume that in a rectangle, two positions are being seated by two people each, and one position is seated by one person each, and these kind of multiple other solutions are not possible, because with these three statements we can come to that conclusion. And the final statement, A is facing B. So we will try to find and draw a solution for this thing. Let us draw a rectangle, and two sides are facing, all the people are facing each other, two sides with single person and two sides with two person. There is a statement, E is sitting on a side alone. So let us assume E is sitting here and A and F are sitting on the same side. Either A and F can sit here or A and F can sit here. Next, D is facing E. So D is sitting here because D is facing E. B is to the immediate left of D. Suppose we are assuming D, then B should come here. B is sitting to the immediate left of D. Now, A is facing B. So, if B is here, then A is here. If A is here, then A and F are sitting on the same side. F is here, and the remaining C is here. So, A is facing B, E is facing D, A is sitting A along with F, and this is the final arrangement with all the statements. Here, to find out the solution, we have to draw the multiple diagrams so that we can eliminate any possibilities with the next coming statements. So this is the final arrangement, and now solving the questions. Who is sitting to the immediate right of C? Immediate right of C, the answer is B. Who is the partner sharing a side along with B? The answer is C. And who is between D and F? D and F, the answer is A. And so on, these kind of questions can be solved. Now let us try solving one more problem. 12 classmates, 6 boys and 6 girls. Boys are A, B, C, D, E, F, and girls are P, Q, R, S, T, U. Are sitting in two rows, both facing towards each other. Here, two rows, boys and girls, that means two genders, and all are facing towards each other. Now, all girls are sitting in the same row, and all boys are sitting in one another row. Here, these are the given statements. P is to the immediate right of the girl who is facing D, the boy at extreme right. That means D is the boy at extreme right. Only C is between B and D. F is to the immediate left of A and to the immediate right of E. T is facing A and is to the immediate left of R. U is to the third to the left of Q, so on. So we will find out the solution for this problem. Now, solution. A, B, C, D, E, F are boys. P, Q, R, S, T, U are girls. And let us draw the arrangement lines. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now both are facing towards each other. So these people are facing towards this side and these people are facing towards this side. And let us assume these are boys and these are girls. Now, first statement, P is to the immediate right of the girl. P is a girl. P is to standing with immediate right of the girl who is facing D. The boy to the extreme right. D is standing at the extreme right. So if boys are facing this side, this will be their right hand side. So D is here, and and P is to the immediate right of the girl who is facing D. So this is the girl facing D. Then P is to the immediate right. So for the girls who are facing this side, this will come as the right, immediate right. Next, only C is between B and D. So if D is here, then C should come here, then D should come here, B should, because C is between B and D. F is to the immediate left of A and to the immediate right of E. So if F is here, then immediate boys are facing this side. Remember, F is to the immediate left to A. That means if A is standing this side, then left of A is F, and E is to the immediate right. So A F E, and the remaining places A F E. So we have now arrived at the boys arrangement. And next statement, T is facing A. So here T comes. And is to the immediate left of R, and is immediate left of R. Now U is third to the left of Q. U should come here, because if U is here, third to the left of Q. If Q is here, 1, 2, 3, third to the left of U. And now the only remaining girl is S. So this is the final arrangement for the given problem. So this is the final arrangement for the given problem. Now solving the questions. Who is standing extreme right in a girl's row? This is P. Who is facing R? This is F. And who is extreme left in the boys' row? This is E. Let us solve one more problem. Four couples sitting around a square table. That means four male and four female. Such that four are sitting at the corners and four are sitting along the sides. One at each side. One at each side. Persons sitting at corners are facing towards the center, and persons sitting along the sides are facing outside. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are the people. Here, one thing you remember, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are the people, and there is no confirmation that who is male and who is female. And four couple means compulsory two male and two female should be there, and four persons are sitting at the corners, one at each corner and one at each side. So, and one more thing is, all are not facing towards single side. Persons at corners are facing towards the center and persons along the sides are facing outside. So here it is a multiple problem, like male, female, facing inside, facing outside. All these combinations are present in this question. And these are the statements given. D sits second to the left of C, C sits in the middle of one of the sides, G sits fourth to the right of his wife, and his wife is not an immediate neighbor of C and D. A is the husband of D and B is a male. Two males sit on sides and two on corners. Only H sits between A and E. E does not sit on any of the corners. E sits third to the right of her husband. So, basing on these statements, let us come to some conclusions. A is the husband of D. Here, D is a female and A is a male. B is a male is already given. G sits fourth to the right of his wife. So, G is a male and his wife is not an immediate neighbor of C or D. And E does not sit on any of the corners. E sits third to the right of her husband. So E is a female. So with this, some of the things we could find out. Now let us try to find out the solution for this question. Here it is a square arrangement problem where the people sitting towards the corner are facing inside and the people sitting at the sides are facing outside. Here there are multiple statements given. D sits to the left of C, C sits in the middle of the one of the sides, G sits fourth to the right, A is a husband of B, D and B is a male, and main important, two males sits on sides and two on the corners. That means four corners, two are male, two are female, and four sides, two are male and two are female. And E does not sit at any of the corners. E sits third to the right of husband. So let us assume one point and let us see which is a fixed thing and go ahead. Here, if we see at the B statement, C sits in middle of one of the sides. So let us assume C is sitting somewhere. Okay, let us assume C is sitting here. Next, here the statement A says that D sits second to the left of C. Since C is facing outwards, left side come this side, and D sits second to the left of C. And statement C, G sits fourth to the right of his wife, and his wife is not an immediate neighbor of C and D. Immediate neighbor of C comes this place and this place, and D comes this place and this place. Here the statement says G sits fourth to the right of his wife, and his wife is not an immediate neighbor of C or D. Let us assume G's wife first place sitting here. Then G is sitting fourth to the right of his wife. So G is sitting fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here already C is placed. So this is not the right place for G's wife. Next one, G's wife. And it is facing inside. So fourth to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So G can be placed here. And one more place we will check. Suppose G's wife is sitting here. For checking this place, G can be fourth to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here D is already placed. So G's wife cannot be here. So this is the place for G's wife and this is the place for G. Now we got three places, C, G and D. Here how many conditions did we use? Condition A is satisfied. Condition C is satisfied and condition B is satisfied. Next, we go to the next condition. Condition D, A is husband of D and B is a male. We don't have any concrete thing here. Two males sits on sides and two on the corners. Now also there is no concrete thing. H sits in between A and E. There is no concrete thing. E does not sit on any of the corners. So that means E is sitting on any of one side. E can be placed here or E can be placed here. And next, E sits third to the right of her husband. E sits third to the right of her husband. Now, taking the statements G and H. Here G says E does not sit on any of the corners. So we have assumed E is either sitting here or here. And next is E sits third to the right of her husband. So we will do one thing. We will assume, see, these are the vacant places 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here let us assume E's husband is sitting here. Now what is the third place? To the right, 1, 2, 3. Here D is already sitting, so this is not possible. Let us assume E's husband is sitting here. So E's husband here means here 1, 2, 3. But here E should not be placed in any of the corners, so this is also not possible. Here already G's wife is sitting. Now let us assume that E's husband is placed here. So the third to the right is 1, 2, 3. Here G is already placed. So this place is also not possible. So the only vacant place where E can be placed, E's husband can be placed is here. E's husband can be placed is here. So 1, 2, 3. So this position belongs to E. Let us redraw the diagram with the facts already we have arrived at. Here this place is fixed for D. This place is fixed for G. This place is fixed for C, and this place is fixed for E, and this is is husband. And these three positions we need to find out. Look at the statement F. Only H sits between A and E. Here already E is fixed. If E is only H is sitting between A and E, means H can be here or here. H if is sitting here, then A should come here, but here it is already C. So we will write H here and A as here. Now we have two places. A is already written, H is already written, B and F are to be ascertained now. Now we have to come to the conclusion with D statement. A is the husband of D and B is a male. Here A is the husband of D. That means A is a male and D is a female and B is a male. We have two places B and F. And as already given, two male are sitting in the side and two male are sitting at corners, so these two male are sitting at the corners, and here only female can come, and here we assume we can conclude that it is female, and here only female should come, and we got a statement that B is a male, so here B cannot sit, only B can sit here. That means his husband is B, and here the only left out portion is F. Here with the final solution we draw the final arrangement, like here G, C, F, E, H, A, B and D. Here E is a female, not a male, because E's husband is sitting here, so E is a female and E is a female. That means two female are sitting on sides, two male are sitting on the sides, two male are sitting on the corners and two female sitting on the corners. To arrive at the final thing, we have seen one statement that two female and two male are sitting on the corners. So here here it should be definitely a male, and already a male is there, so here the other two corners should be female. For this thing only F is possible, because there is also a statement that B is a male, so his husband is B. So this is the final seating arrangement. This way you can solve any kind of problem related to seating arrangement. Do you have any query? Please comment. Please subscribe channel for such content.